Oh god! Oh no! Oh god, mate, this is so wrong. Hello there, great person, and welcome back to Let's Watch some Steins. Today we're at episode 10. Last time we fricked up some things in the past royally, and it finally catches up to the plot, so man, this is gonna be horrible. Can't wait for it. Let's just go have some fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's enjoy this awesome ride we have here. Like, I really love the anime. It's really, really cool, and it makes me smile so much. I really enjoy it. So, yeah, here we go.
Doch ich frag mich, wer wir sind.
I mean, you know. Oh. I'm really sorry that I forgot what Mo means, but I do think it's her influence. So is the thing, perhaps I really misunderstood the term, or perhaps I forgot and they explained it already, but is Mo meaning the vibe they've got going, like this gamer vibe, this, like the cafe and stuff, so yeah. There's no May Queen. Yeah, there's no May Queen. Yeah. Ramen, oh no. Ooh, and he does see its echoes. Yeah, we get some, I hope we get some Faros backstory through that. Obviously. So that's interesting. But I do think it's still only 1%, but I would say that's more than 1%. Huh, interesting. Really interesting. I'm thinking about the idea of, like, why, like, did they make the city a worse place now? Because people seem to enjoy all that stuff, and yeah. Oh. There it is. Satellite crashed. Well, that must be so trippy. That must be so trippy. You know, I went back to my hometown last year, and I haven't been there for like 9 years or 8 years, and it felt the same, but it was different as well. And I know it's not the same as here, but I walked through streets I had walked through thousands of times. At least that's how it felt. Like, perhaps 500 times, and there were different stores there in part and different buildings, and it felt so weird, and it felt, I think, like this. And yeah, I really know a bit, I think, what he thinks here. So, but yeah, they still matter, so it's still like, it is still somehow attracted, like the word line. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, it is still. It is still similar because of that. Like, at least his surroundings are. Yes, exactly. So Ruka. Sedona from Bloodtune. Okay. Okay, so she is a girl now. Yeah, I'm so confused about that. Obviously he wants that. It would be so funny if there was one. Yeah, now prove it. Yeah. Ah, that's gonna be so ugly for him. No. Don't they know? I'm so confused about that. I just don't, like, it's really unclear to me. Yeah, it's really weird what you did there in that context, mate. What happened? I'm so confused about the Ruka stuff. What? Oh. Oh god! Oh no! Oh god, mate, this is so wrong. Oh god. Good fucking god, man. This is assault, I think, man. So, and it's really interesting. You know what I love is that Ruka, when Ruka was introduced, there were attractions towards Okabe. There were heavy ones, obviously. And now that she's a girl, I think, if I'm wrong on all of this, just correct me in the comments. And, it's just very confusing, all of this. But now that she's a girl, I think she is being really hardly rejected. I do think it feels different for her here than for him then. You know what I mean? And that's really sad, but holy shit. I look at him like, it looks so wrong. So wrong, man. It's so wrong. Oh god, what the fucking fuck? Oh god, why? Why? Yeah, hit him in the face, man. Oh, thank fuck she hit him. Man, what the fuck was that? Why is he still standing? You should kick the shit out of him. I mean, I know from his perspective, it's really understandable. But holy shit, if you see it from another person's perspective, he just like S8 her. Holy shit. And I'm just like, oh god, I'm just cringing so hard about it. Oh, it's so mean. Like, the writing is awesome, but it's so fucking mean. Because they fucked me last time as well when because he said, like, I do think it worked last time already and we didn't know and he didn't know, so I mistook it. And, oh my god, this is awesome. It is awesome, but it's so bad. How did you clear that up? Oh my god, man. What the fuck, man? I mean, yeah, I mean, each to their own. Perhaps it's like, obviously, yeah. And there's the helicopter sound again. Man, she's obviously a time traveler, but I think, my god. I kind of want to get to the Faros plot a bit, though. So, I want to, the Suzuha, I think, plot is also cool, but I mean, now you're being tortured again. Man, I'm so surprised, like, they didn't hit him in the face or something. Is he her dad? Yeah, he might be her dad. Okay, that's interesting. I'm just, because it's time travel, it might be. And I've seen too much Dark. Yeah, interesting. It might also not be that he's her dad, it's just it came to mind. Really, that's really interesting. Man, her backstory is also awesome. I just wanted Faros, because that was really interesting as well. Because that change was so weird with the Mo. Yes, but I mean, okay, fine, whatever. What? Oh god, she's not gonna like that. Oh my god. I mean, that won't work, and she knows it, I think. Yeah, see, that's so interesting. Yeah, she knows it won't work as well, and the reaction is completely different to all the other people. Oh, it's gonna be so interesting. I don't know why this is really wholesome, I love it. I don't know even why, really. Like, I know it's a very wholesome moment anyway, but there's something really cool about it. They're just still sitting there, I mean, what the fuck, man? That's really sweet of him, man. Again, when it matters, he's there.
フェイリスの手料理。だってフェリスちゃんはこう。
Yeah, because he's trolling.
ダルはこの作戦に参加する義務がある。
I love it as well because he wants Susuha's potential friends to be there.
宴会用の買い出しに行ってもらう。
あんたは
I like that, man.
状況を逐一報告する。
It's gonna be so interesting. What's he gonna witness, though?
俺に指図するの。
またし。
I mean, I guess she's got him figured out now. That's pretty funny. What? Was that Mayushi? Or was that a random mail from an asshole? Why is there a pudding? Or as we say in German, Götterspeise! Who was that from? Patjiviskum 9. Okay, it's someone we don't know. I don't know what it is in English. Jelly? Don't know if it's jelly. No, jelly is something different, I think. Really weird.
辛口でいいだろ。
Yeah, spicy curry is really cool.
次はお肉。
Yeah, he's getting paranoid. He should have been paranoid so much earlier, but like he's really paranoid here. He's not playing. I mean, I get why, but like.
機関の妨害工作で牛肉がとっても高い。
It's so funny though, yeah. Because now it's real. It's when games become reality.
タイムセールではなく北欧神話だ。
You know what I just realized, and I'm a bit dumb for not realizing that idea, but when he was play pretending, he's obviously doing it to have his own hero fantasy, but to live his own hero fantasy and to be a hero of his story, which is, I do think, often what you do when you like imagine you're fighting something. I mean, sometimes I imagine fighting something, you know what I mean? Like with a sword or something. It's fun. But you most of the time imagine yourself as a badass hero. But now that it's real, he has to be the badass hero, and that's different, completely different. And that's like so awesome. I love that little detail. And he's completely reacting differently.
ここに予想外の出費が生じた。
And he does it to Comporter here. I love it, man. I love the subtlety in the writing for him.
宵の明星か。
Venus is not a star, though, yeah. Venus is very beautiful.
ねえ、オカリン。
There is an app called, oh god, what's it called? Stellarium. Stellarium. I do think it's free. It's basically a virtual sky, so it can take your location and it will then like conquer the world. No, I'm just joking. So it will take your location and you have all the stars in the sky mapped out around you, and you can see which one is which. You can get information like brightness, apparent brightness, luminosity, stuff like that. The age, I do think, no, not the age, but the rough stage, I think, of this star, if they know it, and also galaxies and stuff. And you can also use that app, like it just doesn't have that information for the moment only, but it has it for everything we know. So you can also like see what's tomorrow, what's like you can plan observations. And Venus is often in the sky, that's why I say it. So if you have that app and you use it, you can, and you're in an area where there's not too much light pollution, though you should see Venus with light pollution if it's not too bad as well. Like if you are in a little village or a little town, and you go a bit outside, or, you know, sometimes even you don't even need to go outside in that. And then you can see sometimes the Venus and sometimes Mars as well and Jupiter. They're pretty bright. And yeah, so try that out. I see Venus several times already through that, and it works. So if you like astronomy, it's a very easy way to get into it without really knowing anything. Like you don't need to have coordinates or anything. It's just like you take your app, you look at the sky and you see where dots are, and you look into the app what the dots are, like names and stuff. So, and it's a very good representation of Venus.
すごい熱出して寝込んだことあったよね。
Oh, they've been friends for a long time, I guess.
晴れていた時期だったか。
Oh, year Wow, year 2000. Yeah, everyone was afraid the world would end because the computers couldn't handle turning to zero again. Was so interesting. Oh, wow, spread to the sky.
流れ星がピューって一つ。
Wow, that's so awesome.
オカリン死なないでってさ。
Wow, she really seems to love him in a way, it's like a brother, I think.
だからマユシーはオカリンの命を。
It's so sweet. That is really sweet, though. There are several things I want to talk about. First, praying to the sky is a very, from a psychological perspective, very something very likely. Like if you would go to a tribe, they probably pray to the sky, because in a way, stars symbolize things you can focus on that are a bit out of reach, but you can visualize clearly, and like you can imagine going there perhaps even, and they are there. So from that, it's like basically clearing up what you want in a way, like understanding yourself a bit better through that process as well. So I do really love that. And then a shooting star, I don't know if you know how shooting stars are created. It's basically if there is dust, for example, from a comet, so there are comets orbiting the sun, and they leave behind dust, for example, and if the Earth passes through that dust, it will be attracted into the atmosphere. Sometimes it happens that the dust lights up because of the friction stuff. And that's also why there are shooting star showers sometimes, because like you just pass through more of the dust, so to speak. So, yeah. And yeah, she prayed for him. That's also very sweet. I really like their relationship. I don't really understand how it started, but they must have been really close friends. Perhaps they grew up in the same building or something. That's something I would think.
これはシュタインズゲートの選択だ。
Steins Gate seems to be his god as well. Yeah.
ねえ、熱を出して倒れた時。
Something interesting as well. I just realized that's so she built like all of these things are in a way not religious and as in it's an institution, but like belief driven. So her belief was in the stars, that the stars would do some magic, or that her heart would do, perhaps even depending on how she saw it. And he's like, there's this institution of Steins Gate which determines these things, which is basically God. It sounds like a proto-god he has in his head, so to speak, that he believes in here. He might just say it out of fun as well, but the idea is still there, even if he doesn't believe in it truly. So it's very interesting. I do think many people don't realize that in a way scientists have to believe as well. They have to believe that the laws of the universe stay the same. They have to believe that your memories aren't altered. I mean, all those those are basically the main things, and that you have to believe that your measurements are always basically precise enough in a way. But you can check that, so it's not really belief. But those things you have to put into science, and you have to believe them. It's a very reasonable belief. I mean, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it is still a belief, because you believe that the way things have been, that's how they are going to be in the future, and you also believe that you've understood them in a way like that you've really understood the laws behind what you observed, for example. And you might have been wrong. You might have been gotten the wrong law. There might have been an accident, and it might have, like, you might have drawn conclusions that were wrong, or there might have been systematic influences on your experiments that were like creating problems that you didn't realize, so you derived the wrong laws, and you still believe in the laws, so to speak. So yes, even there is evidence, but you have to believe that the evidence is like that you read it correctly, that the evidence points towards the same ideas that were posed before, and that the evidence does not change and has never changed. Like you know. So anyway, that was a bit of a tangent. I just, because I so often hear that, like, it's not religious belief, but scientists have to believe. Everyone has to believe in something, otherwise you can't work. It's just not belief in, I don't know, a man in the sky or something, you know. And I've met many scientists that were religious, because the world's so complex. I do think people tend to feel some sort of spirituality.
熱を出して倒れ
No.
の感覚にとても似ている。
Really? Did you move before?
まさにあの時好みに宿ったという
Yeah,
こ
and
とか。
Steiner is a bit of fate, I think. Venus also star of love a bit, I think. Like it's not a star, but it was seen as a star, perhaps. I don't know.
多分クリスさんの作った
And it's the closest planet to us, I think. Or is Mars close? I don't know. I don't know one of those is close, obviously.
電話レンジ使っていい
Also, fun fact, I'm so sorry, I know, I'm so sorry, but Venus is, you probably know this, so Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system, even though it's not the closest to the sun, because Venus has a very thick atmosphere of gases that heat it up a lot, so it's basically an ultra greenhouse effect, something like that, so.
待て、アップルパイに椎茸もゆで卵も必要なかろう。
Why don't they go in? Oh, okay.
卵のサラダを付け合わせるのもいかがなものか。
Oh my god, I thought she was chopping like some, I don't know.
どうやら邪神の封印を解いてしまったらしい。
It's so funny, man.
連絡がなかったら両親に
I love that they're so happy cooking for her. That's so nice. They don't even really know her.
フェリスタンはいずこ
Haha, you a debated asshole.
せっかくタイムマシンオフ会だったのに
タイムマシン
Time machine for a meeting? What?
不関係の BBS のオフ会
What is BBS? I don't know.
触るな。そいつは暗号じゃない。未来ガジェット
So, is that a landmine? Why does he have a landmine in his whatever? So this convention he was about to go to, is that going to be important? Kind of hope so. Yeah, it's a claymore.
作られた超瞬間加湿器だ。
Oh, okay, good. It might be a real one though. Yeah, I like it might have changed as well.
次からはうかつに触るな。
I mean, it was a claymore. They told her it was a claymore. Why would you touch it more?
未来ガジェット3号あれ2号だ
She doesn't even know what.
あの音符に利用できるようにしたものだを貸してみ
Okay, so it's so they. Oh god.
製品の電源を切らなければ。
Oh my god. So he's just like engineering a bit in household items, but why did the microwave work? That's so interesting.
ああ、動き回ると。
Oh god, what just happened?
大丈夫か。
Is she crying again?
何がおかしい。
Oh no, she's laughing, okay.
世界中から優秀な人たちが集まってるんだけ
Yes, really?
ど結構殺伐としてるのよね
I've never really seen arrogant lab members. It's interesting.
幼稚だけど居心地がいい
Yeah, and it's not a real lab. Like, like it's not a real lab. She's not a real scientist here. I like it though. They are playing lab. Perhaps sometimes playing lab is more important than being a lab. That made not a lot of sense, but and also don't quote me on that. That was probably really stupid to say. Just came out. I don't know why. It was a funny thought. I do think playing lab sparks perhaps your interest in physics or chemistry or biology, so do it. Like if you're still having the time to do it.
なんとなくそう思っただけという
And it's something that really interests you if you do that, so. Yeah. It's so cool that he's honest here as well, for the first time. Aww. That's so cool. Yeah, they're all
前に
friends.
言ってくれたでしょ
Yeah.
大切な仲間だって
I love it, man. This is so cool. Sometimes I kind of wish there wasn't a time travel. It's just these characters, but yeah.
直してやってるのにこのバカ岡部
Yeah, he's unsure about that. Ooh, ooh. At least, let's just hope he doesn't test if she's a boy. Suzuha's not gonna come, is she?
お父さんに会えたかな
That's gonna be so bad, man. I am really anxious for this because it's probably a big plot thing.
しかしこの時間ではもう遅い。作戦は
Oh God. It's man, this show like switches between this happy life stuff and me being really horribly anxious. Now the sky is dark and they don't see the stars anymore. See, it's that goodbye. I'm gonna jump off a roof goodbye, or is it? Yeah.
そんなことはこの法王院
See,
教の
when
が
it
許さ
matters is that I love his characterization. It's very, very cleverly done. Also, don't get hit by a car, mate. Man, this is really, really bad.
今日の昼間の俺に何があっても鈴葉を尾行しろ。
I love that. Yeah, yeah, I do that.
いいのかこれ以上 D メールを使っても
At least you won't get S8. Let 8 like an SA thing.
なんかちょっとだけ楽になったかも。
I mean, technically, he needs to test it again, so it's even worse.
何を恐れることがあるというのだ。
Yeah, perhaps it is worth the risk. Because that's also the thing. It only really fucked you up when you did it like 10 years, which was so dumb. But yeah. Oh, it's gone again. Oh, yes, so she was a time traveler or something.
鈴葉を尾行せ。
Wow, interesting. Let's go. What's happening now? Yeah, I do think that's the divergent percentage, 0.33%. So yeah, they ate and played. That's good, so she's still there. She didn't time travel back. So that capsule is I do think there's time travel ship or something.
すっごい眠いんだよね。
But he should remember it now, shouldn't he?
父さんの携帯のアドレスが分かんなかったから。
Ah, okay.
俺は一体どうやってお前を確保した？
Yeah, how?
酒飲んでた？未成年のくせにダメなんだ
I
ぞ。
mean, you could tell her use the time machine. I mean, she knows, so...
私がタイムマシンオフ会から帰ろうと
Yeah,
した
she was at the time machine for a meeting as well. See?
うん。私の父さんがタイターって
Oh,
言ってんだ
okay. That's cool. That's cool.
それも昨日話したよね。
Is he like his son or something? Perhaps John is his alias.
アキセクリスさえいなければもっと楽しめたけどさ。
Why does she not like her?
ね、みんなが仲良くていつも楽しそう。
No.
のいい時間は生まれて初め。
That's so cool, man.
いつでも来ればいい。
But what is her purpose now?
頑張って父さん
I
探して
love
みるよ。
that. There's the butterfly, yeah. What's with her dad? Man, I'm so anxious. Yeah, I knew it would end here. That is so fishy, all of it. All of her stuff is so fucking fishy. And we still didn't get the Faros backstory I wanted so desperately. Anyway, holy shit, this is so awesome. I love it so much. It's just so... Oh god, man. So... Perhaps it's not her time machine, like, but she knows more. And the satellite is gone now. Or it was gone again, and is it gone? Don't know. And in the original, no, not in the one before he sent himself the message to tell her, did she meet the father and he told her something and that's why she left? Or was it just she really didn't find him was sad? I also don't know that. Man, this is so intriguing. Love it. Love it. Hope that if you love these reactions, you don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourself. Bye.